I already suggested there are two things that we're going to do today, building skill set and building a toolkit. Now, what is building skill set? Skills are nothing but things which are acquired over time by practice, right? Creating a rapport is also a skill. Creating a rapport comes from practicing the four postulates. Genuineness and congruence, being spontaneous, having positive regard, having a role, all of that, right? So all of this will culminate in creating a rapport. For example, இப்போ அமுதா நான் இப்படி உட்காந்துக்கிட்டுமா அவங்க கிட்ட, அப்புறம் அவங்க உட்காருங்க, என்ன செய்யலாம் சொல்லுங்க அப்படின்னு they ask her, and then she says that இன்னும் ஒருத்தரோட கோவமா, என்ன சண்டையா, ஹியூமர், இல்லட்டா இன்னும் டயர்டா இருக்கீங்களா, ஆமாங்க 20 டெலிவரிங்க கார்த்தாலேருந்து தாங்கவே முடியலங்க, நீங்க ரொம்ப டயர்டா இருப்பீங்க, வாங்க கொஞ்சம் செல்ஃப் அவேர்னஸ் ஒருத்தர நம்ம மசாஜ் பண்ணிக்கலாமா, நீங்க அவங்க கைய மசாஜ் பண்ணுங்க, நீங்க அவங்க கைய மசாஜ் பண்ணுங்க, இல்ல நீங்க நெக் உங்க பாயிண்ட்ஸ் நோட்ஸ் பார்க்கலாமா, ரிலாக்ஸ்டா இருக்குங்க. This is creating a rapport, right? Actually being there, bringing your informed self, spontaneously talking about what you can offer, and analyzing the situation and bringing the best foot forward. Rapport building is where you're talking and all of that. But how do I'm sitting like this. They sit like this with a group of nurses who are already distant. They're going to be more distant. If I sit like this, you're observing, right? Eye contact is very important. Observation is not something that you do from your one organ, but it is what happens from all of your sensory organs. What are the 5 sensory organs? Eyes, smell,
nose,
touch.
Hear, touch.
Right? Observation happens from all sensory organs. So what you hear is only probably 10% of what is actually happening. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? நல்லா இருக்குங்க. Probably it is only 0.1%. We don't know how நல்லா இருக்கேன் it is, right? And that you can get it right by doing the next part. Which is the next part? The body and the non-verbal. Look at what is not being said. If a person is sitting like this, இப்ப நான் இப்படிதான் உட்காந்துட்டு இருந்தேன், I'm not making eye contact. Clearly that woman needs support, be it a nurse or a mother. If a child is lying there and a mother is just looking like this or checking her WhatsApp message, or adu urundro kaundro and namba poi pakkathla nippome, she is indifferent, probably she has a story. Observe to understand but not judge. It's very important. Observe what is not being said. There is more life behind நல்லா இருக்கேன், நல்லா இல்ல, ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறேன், இல்ல சரியா இருக்கேன். There is life behind that. Observe the real person. Observe what is not being said. It's very important. The posture, the gesture, the eye gaze, even looking at you. Are they looking at you and saying okay to you, or just turning the face and saying I don't feel like talking to you, because they really need talking, right? Yeah. One more thing. When you observe something is drastically wrong and you feel unsettled, that is a time when you come back to the project coordinator and say, Maria, this is what's happening with this bed lady or this set of nurses. I need your help. So communication skills and பேசும்போது நம்ம பேசுறது மாத்திரம் கிடையாது. Communication is not just blah, 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 talking. It's not communication. Communication is complete only when what I speak makes sense to you. You absorb it the way I want to tell you. That is communication. Facilitation involves communication, not teaching. When I am facilitating this session, what I am saying, if you are able to understand even 20% of it the way I want to say it, communication is complete. But now ஒன்னு சொல்லி நீங்க வேற மாதிரி புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா communication is incomplete. So what are the skills that are needed to make a complete communication? It's not only the verbal, not only once that we talk, but the voice. Did anybody observe that when Amuda was asked to do the practice and actually displayed practically, did you see how she reduced her voice tone? Did you see how the volume came down? How she became so empathic with her voice is very important. And that comes naturally to certain people, right? I'll come back to this. This is an important point. But before that, communication is also about the clothes that you're wearing. If you're going to be wearing jeans and shirts, make sure that it is appropriate for the setting. Now, this is in no way suggesting that there is an appropriate clothing, you have to be clothed well. No. You have to be clothed in such a way that you are there, you do justice to the job that you are there to do. If you're there to do a job of facilitation, become as if you are there empathizing in every way. And if you come in your party clothes, probably it's not going to be the best day for facilitation, right? Again, no judgments on you. It is only your intention that we are talking about. If your intention is to facilitate, come appropriately. If your intention is not to facilitate, probably that's not a day for you to facilitate. It is a day for you to go and party, right? So, body also encompasses the clothes and the grooming. Grooming is important. Why? Because in some way, when you reach a person, unless and until you are mentally and physically clean, it is improper to reach out to another person out of sheer respect. And also remember, they are newborn babies, they deal with newborn babies, respect that. That kind of hygiene and sanitation is important. Facial expression, did you observe how Amuda's facial expression completely changed? In fact, she held her this thing in such a way that we could actually see her face, right? Her intention was to do it right? So facial expression is important, making eye contact is important, opening your eyes is important, opening your ears is important, nodding your head is important. Everything plays a important part. Now coming back to the vocal part. Vocal part is important in the present setting in the RSRM hospital, because the observation that we have had as a team is that these people are very loud in their body language, they are loud in their voice. So if you also be loud, you'll be adding to the chaos. It is like going to a kindergarten class where already the children are shouting and you also go, yeah, you do that, you're only going to add to the chaos. Right? Probably it's okay when you're going in a party mood to play with the children. But if you go there as a facilitator, you really want to go and do yeah with the kids. Right? But you obviously also don't want to say, everybody keep quiet. Finger on your lips. That's also not going to work. Right? What are you going to do? Children, I want your attention. Make a noise, make a gesture. I want your attention. Calm down. Okay, count of 3. 1, 2, 3, calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Right? Generally, this is what the new age teachers do. Right? Not the teachers that taught us. Finger on your lips. Walk with your hands at the back. Right? That's how we've been taught. Right? So we all have been taught like that. But we don't want to be that way. Right? We don't want to teach our children to keep finger on your lips. If you're doing that, don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm not judging anybody. But if you're saying that to your kids, don't say it. Because that is the first expression of trust. That I'm allowed to say what I want to say to my mother is a very important trust building factor. So don't ever say your children, yes, mother, I would. No, and this gesture is very crucial because this is the only form of expression that the children have. Right? So if you're doing that, probably think about not doing it anymore. Coming back to the setting, adding to the chaos with your high voice is not going to help. When you calm down, you will mirror calming down to them. It's as simple as that. You take a calm voice to the setting, they automatically will calm looking at it. For example, live example. Maria, me, Subhashri, the whole team went to RSRM hospital. Nanga enter panna udaniye, there was a fight between a father and a nurse staff, the two nurse staff, because something had gone wrong. They had not mentioned the birth time properly, the COVID factors, the father was not allowed inside. So there's a lot of chaos, right? He was shouting and she was shouting on top of her voice, the nurse.